Hello everyone, welcome to Streaming Now, a weekly show where we come live on YouTube every Friday at 5 p.m. to talk about all the new releases on OTT in the week. We give you all the details of the new movies and web series that are out on streaming platforms so that you can pick and choose what you want to watch over the weekend. So you'll find all the details here about the new releases on OTT platforms, be it on Amazon Prime Video, Netflix, Z5, etc. All the details, all the lowdown, so that you can sort what you want to watch this weekend. This week, the titles that we are going to be talking about are Kantara, of course, the big Kannada hit that we have right now. Then the digital premiere of Chup, The Revenge of the Artist. Then there's a new show on Netflix, a web series called Khakee. Then we also have the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. So we'll talk about all of these titles in detail. Let's start with Kantara, of course, the biggest hit of the time right now. The digital premiere of it has happened on Amazon Prime Video. It came out on Thursday. I'm one of those people who was definitely waiting for this one to drop on OTT because I didn't get a chance to watch it in theaters, and I've heard so much about the big screen experience of this one. Be it its cinematography, the scale, and everything. That's the experience that Kantara really packs in for the audience. So heard a lot about the film, and there was so much buzz ever since its release in theaters. So this one was definitely a must-watch for me, and I'm sure it's on the list for a lot of people. The villagers have been living by the forest, and the land has been kind of passed down to them by their ancestors, who got it from a king in exchange for peace and happiness from a demigod several years ago. So this pact was between the king and the demigod that the land will belong to the villagers for years. So of course the demigod in the intervenes there and kind of says that if you are going to snatch away the land that has been promised to these villagers, it's not going to end well for you, and it does not end well for the landlord. Cut to we the major part of Kantara is of course set in the 90s, where we see a clash happening between the villagers and a forest officer who tries to stop the villagers from encroaching upon forest land, as the government is trying to declare as a reserve forest. So Rishabh Shetty, who's the director of the film, has also played the lead role of a Kambala champion called Shiva, whose father was a Bhutakola performer. And he seems to be running away from his destiny until he, of course, realizes it at the very end. If you watch the film, you'll know what I'm talking about. Actor Kishore, who you have probably seen in the Netflix show She, he plays the role of Mullidhar. He's a forest officer who's seen at loggerheads with the character of Rishabh Shetty. The performances in the film are of course amazing. The cinematography, the rootedness of the story, and the uniqueness of it has of course bowled people over. It's embedded with folklore, the ancient cultural traditions like Bhutakola, which is found in Karnataka, and the film has brilliantly captured the relationship and conflict between man and nature. Kantara is, of course, produced by Hombale Films, the same production house which gave us a cinematic brilliance like KGF, which is another blockbuster franchise to have come out from Kannada cinema, which took the country by storm. Kantara, of course, has been a big success at the box office. It's still earning money. And, it has emerged as the second highest grossing Kannada film of all time. And, of course, the second highest grossing Kannada film of 2022. So, a great achiever in terms of box office numbers. I'm sure you are looking forward to it, and you should definitely check it out on OTT if you haven't already, and if you have seen it in theaters, there's no harm in watching it once more. So that's all about Kantara. We'll move on to the next title that we are talking about today. It's called Khakee, the Bihar chapter. It's a web show which is out on Netflix today. It's a real life story. It's based on a real life story. It's a battle of good versus evil. It's created by Neeraj Pandey, who's come along with Netflix to make this cop drama. This is a cop and crime thriller set in the early 2000s in the heartland of Bihar. And it's, like I said, it's inspired by the true story of how Bihar's most dangerous criminal was caught. It's based on the story of IPS cop Amit Lodha, played by Karan Thakur in the show. Amit Lodha is basically had penned his real life experiences in a book that came out in 2018 called Bihar Diaries, the true story of how the most dangerous criminal was caught. The crime series kind of follows this epic tussle between two men on both sides of the law. One is a dreaded gang lord, played by Avinash Tiwari, and the other one is a fiercely upright Indian police officer called Amit Lodha, played by Karan Thakur. The show has been created by Neeraj Pandey, and who basically has given us critically acclaimed and box office successes like MS Dhoni: The Untold Story, Baby, Special 26, Naam Shabana, A Wednesday, Ayari, etc. So a great creator to have behind a show like this. Of course, Khaki has been directed by Bhav Dhulia. It besides Karan Thakur and Avinash Tiwari, it also stars Ashutosh Rana, Ravi Kishan, Anup Soni, Jatin Sarna, Nikita Datta, Abhimanyu Singh, Aishwarya Shushmita, and Shraddha Das. So there's like like an ensemble cast right there. Each actor known for his metal, and so they kind of make this show worth a watch. And it's not just about the lead actors. So all the supporting cast kind of come together, and that's kind of the beauty of OTT, right? Where they kind of these supporting actors kind of add to the entire feel and mood of the show, where they also are like such an integral part of the story that is being told. So Khaki is also one of those series which gives due space to all the actors that are part of it. Then let's come to the next title that I have on my list. This is Chup, Revenge of the Artist. The movie has gotten its digital premiere on Z5. It's out now. It had really released theatrically some time ago. This is directed by R. Balki, and it stars Sunny Deol, Dulquer Salman, and Shreya Dhanwantari in the lead roles. It is out now on Z5 in Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, and Malayalam. The movie also features Pooja Bhatt and Saranya Ponvanan in supporting roles and has a special cameo by Amitabh Bachchan. Those are the questions that the film, kind of raises. It's a unique narrative supported by great performances, stimulating cinematography, and will definitely leave you at the edge of your seat. The film didn't really do great at the box office when it came out, but maybe it'll find better audiences, more eyeballs on OTT. Maybe it's more suited to the streaming platforms. What do you think? Maybe check out for yourself and let us know. I'll move on to a slightly more, fun topic after talking about crime thrillers and everything. This is Girls Hostel Season 3, which is out now on Sony Live. Of course, living a hostel life is an experience like no other, right? It's all about friends, fun, freedom, feistiness. All those things are the hallmarks of living in a hostel. So this show, if you watched the previous seasons, you know what I'm talking about. It's full of nostalgia, joy, sorrows, unlimited memories and experiences, everything that you, hope for in, during your college life when you are in a hostel, right? So it stars S.R. Channa, Shishti Srivastava, Parul Gulati, Simran Natikar, Trupti Khamkar, etc., etc. A lot of other actors in there. It's created by Shreyasi Sharma and directed by Hanish D. Kalia. So if you are looking for something fun to watch over the weekend, check out Girls Hostel Season 3. Another fun title I have on my list, and this one's for Marvel fans, definitely. The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. So Christmas is just about a month away, and we're already getting the holiday feels. This one is out now on Disney Plus Hotstar. This Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, the Guardians are on a mission to make Christmas unforgettable for Quill. They head to Earth in search of the perfect present. This Marvel Studios presentation, of course, stars Chris Pratt, Dave Bautista, Karen Gillian, and Pom Clemente. It also features Vin Diesel as Groot and Bradley Cooper as Rocket, and Sean Gunn and the old 1970s, 97s with Michael Rooker and Kevin Bacon. James Gunn has written and directed the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, so definitely do check it out on Disney Plus Hotstar. It's out today. Moving on to another fun title. This is a rom-com I have on my list. It's called Meet Cute. It's out on Amazon Prime Video. In this romantic comedy, you have Sheila, played by Kaylee Cuoco. You probably know her from The Big Bang Theory. She finds a time machine in a nail salon and decides to use it to change the life of her partner, Gary, played by Pete Davidson. Traveling to her lover's past, she basically aims to heal his traumas, fix his problems, and turn him into the perfect partner. Now, will that turn out to be the way she wants it to be? You will have to watch Meet Cute to figure that out. The film is directed by Alex Lehman. It's a hilarious, heartwarming, and wholesome experience. It's out on Amazon Prime Video today, so do check it out. I have a documentary on my list next. This is also out on Amazon Prime Video. It's called Good Night Oppie. It is about the inspirational true story of Opportunity, a rover that was sent to Mars by NASA for a 90-day mission, but ended up surviving for 15 years. So the film basically follows Opportunity's groundbreaking journey on Mars and the remarkable bond that is forged between a robot and her humans millions of miles away. It is directed by Ryan White. The film is produced by Steven Spielberg's Amblin Television and Film 45. It's narrated by Angela Bassett, and the documentary has already premiered on Prime Video on November 23. I'll move on to the next title that we have. It's called Home Economics Season 3. It's out on Lionsgate Play. I'm sure you do share a love-hate relationship with siblings, right? Who doesn't? So this is a comedy that you can watch along with your siblings. It basically takes you on a heartwarming, yet super uncomfortable and sometimes frustrating relationship between three adult siblings: Tom, who's a middle-class writer; Connor, the little brother; and Sarah, the do-good sister who's barely getting by. However, money keeps getting in the way of this family that loves each other. It's executive produced by Topher Grace and stars Jimmy Tatro, Caitlin Meggie, Carla Souza, and Sashir Zamata. So this is one comedy that you should definitely check out with your siblings, with your family, and will definitely be a fun watch. My next title is also from Lionsgate Play. It's called Paradise City. It's an American action film directed by Chuck Russell and written by Corey Large and Edward John Drake. It stars Bruce Willis, John Travolta, Brian Lundberg, and it's about the lead character Ryan Swan, which is played by Bruce Willis, his father's violent murder, and how Ryan kind of carves his way through the Hawaiian crime world to wreak vengeance on the kingpin who thinks is responsible for his father's death. So that's an action thriller right there for you to watch, and of course with a cast like Bruce Willis, John Travolta, who wouldn't want to watch it, right? It's called Paradise City. It's out on Lionsgate Play. Do check it out. So that kind of brings me to the end of my list for this week. I obviously started with the digital premiere of Kantara. That's a definite must watch on the list of a lot of us. Then Khakee, it's a new web series out on Netflix. It's created by Neeraj Pandey and based on a real life. You should definitely check it out. Then we have Chup, The Revenge of the Artist. Its digital premiere has happened on Z5. It's available in multiple languages. It has Sunny Deol, Dulquer Salman, and it's definitely, with R. Balki directing, it's definitely worth a watch. Then for some light-hearted watching, you could definitely check out Girls Hostel Season 3 on Sony Live, The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special on Disney Plus Hotstar, Meet Cute, a romantic comedy film on Amazon Prime Video. Then if you are in the mood for some sort of a sci-fi thing, you should definitely watch this documentary on Prime Video. It's actually not sci-fi. It's actually no fiction there. It's actually a documentary. So it's called Good Night Oppie. Definitely check that one out. Then a family drama sort of a comedy, Home Economics Season 3. Then Paradise City on Lionsgate Play. Right? So these are the titles on my list for streaming now this week. Do let us know which ones you loved watching and which ones you didn't. And of course, we are here to sort your weekly watch list by giving you these lists of whatever is releasing on OTT platforms so that you don't have to go through the apps yourself and figure out what to watch. You find all the details right here in this show called Streaming Now, which airs live every Friday at 5 p.m. on our YouTube channel, Shosha. This is Bohni signing out for this week, and I will catch you guys next week, definitely. Same time, same channel. Bye.